Wolves are born with blue eyes, which usually change to yellow or amber as they grow older. Wolves' noses are so powerful they can detect animals from over a mile away. Wolves often hunt in pairs or small groups to increase success. The lowest-ranking member of the pack is called the Omega wolf. Omega wolves often play the role of stress relievers in the pack through playful behavior. Wolves have been around for nearly 800,000 years. Wolves are more active at dusk and dawn, they are crepuscular animals. Wolves help prevent overgrazing by keeping prey populations healthy. Wolves cool off by panting, just like dogs. Wolves use their tails for balance while running and turning quickly. Wolves dig dens in hillsides, under fallen trees, or rock crevices for their pups. Some wolves cover their food and return later to eat it. Wolf packs usually consist of around 6 to 10 members. Wolves can survive without food for up to 2 weeks if necessary. When food is plentiful, wolves may hide their food. Wolves sometimes vote on decisions by sneezing, especially when deciding whether to hunt. Wolves will often escort predators like bears away from their den sites. Wolves play a crucial role in maintaining the health of ecosystems, known as a keystone species. Wolves were reintroduced to Yellowstone National Park in 1995 after being extinct there. Wolf reintroduction helped balance Yellowstone's ecosystem by reducing elk overpopulation. Wolves typically kill only what they need to eat. Wolves sometimes form temporary alliances with coyotes. Black wolves are usually a result of past interbreeding with domestic dogs. Wolves mark their territory with urine and feces to warn other packs. Wolves have incredible stamina and can travel long distances without tiring. A wolf pack is essentially a family group, often with parents and their offspring. Wolves can jump as high as 5 meters, 16 feet, horizontally in a single leap. Wolves have highly sensitive hearing and can hear frequencies up to 80 kHz. In a wolf pack, loyalty and cooperation are key to survival. Wolves are quick learners and can adapt hunting techniques depending on the environment. Wolves have an excellent memory, especially for locations and routes. Wolves regulate population numbers of prey species, preventing habitat destruction. Wolves use facial expressions to communicate emotions. Wolves love to play and have been observed playing games like chase and tug-of-war. Wolves in the wild rarely die of old age, most die from accidents, disease, or human conflict. Wolves can sense weak or sick animals in herds and usually target them first. Wolf pups start eating regurgitated meat at around 3 to 4 weeks old. Arctic wolves survive in extreme cold where temperatures drop to -70 degrees Fahrenheit -56 degrees Celsius. Wolves clean each other's fur and faces as a way to strengthen social bonds. Some ancient cultures believed wolves had magical healing powers. Wolves have been found living in deserts, forests, tundras, and even mountains. Wolves prefer open areas but will adapt to wherever prey is available. The shape and size of a wolf's paw help it move through deep snow easily. Wolves can swim for miles when necessary, usually to cross rivers or chase prey. Alpha wolves are not always the ones who start howling, even pups sometimes initiate. Wolf pups are born in the spring after a 63-day gestation period. Wolves are not naturally aggressive toward each other unless fighting for leadership. Wolves can interbreed with dogs to produce wolf-dog hybrids. The scientific name for a gray wolf is Canis lupus. Wolves inspire countless stories, myths, and legends across cultures worldwide. Wolves are known to travel up to 12 miles a day while hunting. A wolf's jaw has a crushing pressure of about 1,500 pounds per square inch. Wolves can live up to 6 to 8 years in the wild, but in captivity, they can live up to 16 years. Pups are born deaf and blind and rely on their mother for survival. The alpha female is usually the only female in a pack that breeds. Wolves have scent glands between their toes to leave scent trails. A single wolf can eat up to 20 pounds of meat in one sitting. Wolves are territorial and defend their territory from other packs. Wolves communicate with a combination of howls, growls, barks, and whines. Wolf howls can be heard from up to 10 miles away in open terrain. Each wolf's howl is unique, just like a human fingerprint. Wolves often mate for life, forming strong bonds with their partners. Wolf pups love to wrestle and chase each other as practice for hunting skills. Wolves prefer to hunt weak, sick, or very old animals rather than healthy ones. A wolf's winter coat has 2 layers, a dense undercoat and a longer topcoat. Wolves have been found in every major ecosystem in the northern hemisphere. Wolf packs operate like a close family, with shared responsibilities and roles. Wolves sharpen their teeth by chewing on bones. When threatened, wolves try to avoid conflict before choosing to fight. A wolf's sense of hearing is about 20 times sharper than a human's. A pack's territory can range from 50 to over 1,000 square miles, depending on food availability. In captivity, wolves are often shy and wary around humans, even if raised by them. The word wolf comes from the Old English word wolf. Wolves help control prey species that otherwise would overpopulate and damage habitats. Wolves have a unique way of greeting each other, involving nose touching and body rubbing. The smallest wolves are found in the Middle East, while the largest are in Alaska and Canada. Wolves can survive in temperatures as low as -40°F -40°C and as high as 120°F 49°C. Wolves' paws are webbed, helping them move over snow and mud easily. The Ethiopian wolf is the rarest wolf species, found only in the mountains of Ethiopia. Wolf packs have been observed adopting lone wolves who don't belong to any pack. A mother wolf usually gives birth to 4 to 6 pups at a time. Wolf pups begin howling at around 3 to 4 weeks of age. Wolves will sometimes eat berries and other vegetation to supplement their diet. Wolves play an important part in many Native American spiritual traditions. Red wolves are a critically endangered species native to the southeastern United States. The thick fur of Arctic wolves acts as a great insulator against the cold. Wolves can adapt their diet depending on what is available, from moose to rabbits to fish. Wolves can suffer from diseases like mange, rabies, and distemper. Young wolves sometimes leave their birth pack to find a mate and start their own pack. Wolf territories often overlap, but packs avoid each other whenever possible. Wolves display affection by licking and nuzzling each other. The dominant alpha pair leads the hunt and decides when and where the pack travels. Wolves' powerful legs allow them to chase prey for long distances without tiring. Scientists can track wolf movements using radio collars and GPS technology. Wolves can sprint at speeds up to 40 miles per hour for short distances. The legendary dire wolf, now extinct, was larger and heavier than today's gray wolf. Many ancient cultures respected wolves for their strength, endurance, and loyalty.